we are going to work on my introduction of services. When you meet someone, they want to know what you do, and they need to be able to understand it in plain language, not those keywords you use, as well as have that feeling when they walk away of being able to remember it or recall it if they don't remember right then. So let me preface this with Nakia is a mom, a career administrative professional, a speaker, a connector, a smart aleck, a advocate, disability owned business owner, a cat fanatic, event producer.
See, she's making it sound
very creative. You know what I'm saying? So like when you go somewhere and someone says, "What do you do?" It's like I don't even know what to say because I do a lot. And so Fantasia always gets on me because she doesn't know what I do. And when I try to explain it to her, she's like, "No, but what do you do?" So today's exercise is, "Hi, how are you?"
I'm good.
I like the hat.
Thank you. I'll put it on.
I know. So what do you do?
Oh, you're asking Fantasia. So Fantasia, I own Party Fairy Productions, which is a event rentals company. We also do party favors. I make everything custom myself with my own hand or digitally. We also we're a chronic volunteer. So if there's an organization that I can help, I go out of my way to try to help. If that's even just doing their flyers, showing up to the events.
Don't you think that's true?
Oh, you're doing I we were having a conversation.
But it's the next conversation. I'm saying like
she did. Hold on. Oh, okay.
Okay. So
you like my hat? Well, thank you, girl. How are you?
I'm doing great. Why are you here today?
I came because I wanted to get to know people, see what's going on in the industry. You know, what do you do?
I am a
wow.
No.
Say professionally. We're talking about our profession.
Right. So I am a community connector. I am also how about this? I'm gonna do it as one. So this is not broken up.
You say it's taking too long.
It is. Because I just came over 2 seconds ago. Like, what you want?
But you've been doing it for 20 years. Come on now.
I've been doing it for 20 years,
34 years, and she still can't explain.
Because I have evolved every one of them 34.
And we love that. So the answer is we are at this women empowerment event. So I'm a woman. And we might own businesses, we might not own businesses. Tell me what you do.
I am a community connector, advocate, and power mentor for. No, I don't want to even do that. I am a.
You had all the other words.
Are you? Wait? Are you?
I'm just looking at it. So me, no, I'm not. Like talking about.
Right. That's why I went to do it, and then I'm like, no, just 2 minutes. If you want more, you can. So I am a digital business owner as well as a community connector and
content creator.
No. Okay, so this is it. I remember.
I'm like
so, influencer, administrative professional, and community connector.
Okay. What is that?
And that's the point. You know, I made you want more information. I made you want more information. And then we can have the rest of the conversation. Okay, so if you say what is that? No, so like if you say what is that, which one's stuck out?
Well, for me, it would be digital creator, right? The digital content creator, because that means that. But that was what made us whatever. Right. But that's what made me want to talk to you since you had a podcast. And then the lady made us stop, and I ain't never get your podcast, right. I ain't never get to see it. But for me, as your profession, which is what we keep talking about, I don't like if I was to meet someone, like I do feel like,
and that's what I'm saying. If I said that to you and you asked for more information, to me, I would say, which one stuck out to you? Because then I'd explain that one.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to go into all of it because then that's monopolizing the conversation, which is not what I want to do. Which one spoke out to you? I'll let you know.
But that, yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay. But for the sake of what I've been asking for 2 years as an administrative professional as your business, right? Because you didn't change the name. But so
I mean, an umbrella.
Yeah. So
okay, so at Kids Virtual Services, which stands for Keep It Super Simple, I provide digital business consulting and services. Mm-hmm. So anything that is office related or digitally efficient process related or things like that, I know how to do. So if you need SOPs created, which are standard operating procedures, if you need workflows done, which is automation, if you need someone to transcribe minutes or organize your online repository or file systems, those are things that I know how to do.
Thank you. Though I don't know what half of those things mean, you now told me what they are, what you do. Because now I know. But I do, yeah. So that, yeah, but that's what I've been asking you.
You said I just say anything in office because anything in office I can do.
But I don't know what that means.
You don't know what's in an office?
No, but I don't know what like, okay, again, what I know you do, because I done got hints of it, is that you organize files and make things like flow, right? That's what I got
but over the years. But when I got answer questions, I can run a meeting, I can do minutes from the meeting, I can set up agendas as well as, you know, tasks.
So would you be like a like doesn't matter what industry you do? So like a dentist could call you. Mm-hmm.
I know how to do simple practice, which is a mental health platform, which they put their notes, their to-dos, the action items, as well as their invoicing and insurance, billing. All I know how to do all that.
Okay. See, this is what I'm saying. Like different. I think we should.
But not everyone knows how to. So like there are different specialties. I like working with mental health providers because I have a mental health condition. So I like to support them to get a discount. So that's why I know how to use simple practice. Everyone who is an administrative professional may not know how to.
But that's what's important. That's the part that I want you to explain.
Right. So that's the USP in that I am fully versed in multiple industries as well as technologies and processes.
Because like, okay, so like at my job, like at it's a big organization.
I can do scheduling as well as payroll, as well as your what is it called, PMP, where you do the performance plan for this person needs to be able to do this in their job. This is how we can support them. This is, you know.
But see, that's why I wanted to know more about what you did, because I'm like different industries could you like utilize your thing. Even at my real job, they make, you know, they create positions for who they want to create it for. But what it sounds like you do is it could be in our case management section, or it could be in the fact, because you know they got contracts with different organizations sections.
I know how to do accounts payable. I know how to do accounts receivable. I know how to do purchase orders.
You know, all this is 25 different jobs at my job.
That's true,
right?
So that's why when you say what do you do, it's too much because I do a lot.
Mm-hmm. But which one you like the most? Like which part? Like if you had to pick a thing, right? Would it be preferable to do the finance?
I don't like math at all. I know I do math, but I don't like math at all. For me, anything that is efficiency or organization or cash related, I love that because I like putting things in order. I like finding things and making it work better.
So you know they do have would that be more
project management, office management?
We're building a building, and I need you to get these things in order.
And I know how to do that too because I studied architecture in art college, as well as I worked in corporate real estate and facilities.
That's why again,
because I know a lot.
But see, okay,
so that's my dilemma when people say, "What do you do?" I don't know what to say because it's a lot. But that's me and my overachiever.
Yeah,
I don't ever want to be stupid about nothing, and I say that too because I watch the news. Everybody's like, well, how come you know so much?
But when people
I know so much because I want to be in the know. I don't ever want to enter a conversation. I'm sitting there like never.
You don't want to like me. But look, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, my grandma said you should be the smartest person in the room for you. And I'm the smartest person in the room for me because I can't do anything.
But what you do shouldn't be, I don't think you should call it administrative professional, because when you think of administrative professional, you think of secretary.
No, you don't.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't.
You know, because you're in the agency.
No, you don't.
When us people who aren't in the field, just like.
Well, that's one reason why I am doing what I'm doing, because we need to change the narrative. See, with an administrative professional, there are so many topics. I'm about to say there are so many titles that encompass a lot, and it's not the same thing. Because, like, I could say I'm an EA, but my title has never been EA.
I don't know what that means.
Executive assistant. Been an executive assistant.
But that don't mean you can't be.
But that don't mean I can't. So that's what I'm saying. I am not a secretary. I've never even owned the word secretary.
Yeah, but when people think of it, you think of an office administrative. You think of a secretary, somebody sitting in the office answering phones.
I haven't answered the phone in over 20 years.
But what I'm saying is,
right. But I'm saying there's
when you're saying, but
and there's a discrepancy in people knowing what it is, and I understand
that's the biggest issue. I'm telling you, I had. Okay. When you say it, I know you do a lot of things, and I'm like, when I think of when you said a virtual assistant, I would think all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. But when you say an administrative assistant, people automatically think.
And I've changed it from being a virtual assistant. I am now a digital business owner. Because I do some, so like I'm a digital business owner. I do most of my work virtually. If I do have a client that's in the DMV area, I will travel to them once a month. You know what I'm saying? But for most of my business, I am a digital business owner. I will consult. I will do services digitally. And those services.
When you say a digital business owner, that don't read what you do either.
That's what I'm saying. There is no real
content about that. Specifically, introduce those things like that. Like, this is what you do. Right. Because like these words mean things to average Joe, average Fanny, and I wouldn't read what you do as what you're saying. Okay. So you should, like when I'm saying, you said a digital business owner. Okay, stuff digitally and send it to you, but that's not what I do. You know, that's not what you do. So when you say it, I think you can say it like that.
And then it's the more question.
But yeah, that's if they decide to ask.
Right, and that's my point. That's if they decide that. That means that person is not cultivating a connection with me because they're not interested.
Or they don't want to be embarrassed and ask what it is.
No, that's stupid.
But some people might,
because connotation means everything. I said to you, I'm a digital consultant and community. What are you gonna think? I don't care about my own crap. No, I don't even have confidence in my own crap. Or I don't even know what my own crap is because I'm talking down and acting
but
like
people are nervous. Yeah, she's been in there for a while.
She wanna go with me. I ain't going to work here. I should see cables. She is in my briefcase.
Comfortable too.
I went somewhere early.
Girl, look, I'm gonna just say this. Your words is great. Again, they are conversation starters.
And that's what it should be.
When you're doing stuff on the internet and you're saying that you're doing these things, I think you can go further into
right. My content definitely needs to break down each one. And I will do that. That will be my content plan. So yes, starting next week, that will be starting in January because everybody on vacation from now on. So starting in January, that will be my content pillar.
You want to be a little 5-second spiel. I am a digital creator. This is what I can do for your company.
Mm-hmm. And she trying to tell me what I do. I come there and she ain't got nothing.
She's talking shit, I don't. That's my thing. I can always help my sister, but I don't want to do it myself.